Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Not that anyone really watches this, so no one's probably being welcomed back. Anyway, today is the 1st of October, so it's the 1st of Halloween month. I thought I would try and do some new videos released on Thursday. Kind of Halloweeny, kind of not Halloweeny. Something different than all of the stuff that I've been posting on Monday from last year. Every Thursday of this month, my plan is to film Get Ready With Me, Deep and Meaningful, trying to do my makeup, even though I have no idea how to do makeup. I just kind of wing it all the time. So I'm going to be doing my looks inspired around the Colourpop Disney collection, Disney Princess and Disney Villain. I'm starting off really basic because I only decided to do this yesterday. I have not planned for anything. So I'm doing my favourite Disney princess, Belle. In this set, what you get is a lipstick, a lip gloss and an eyeshadow. We'll be working with those as well as my other products, and I'll be going over what I'm using. Sorry for all of the sounds. We are in lockdown, so everyone is in the house and I can't control it because I would normally film on days when I am home alone. But because of my new job and because everyone's in lockdown, I am now not ever home alone. I have no free time in my own home. So fun. I have no idea how I'm going to go from this to... First off, I'm starting with Benefit Pore Professional Primer. Also, I'm sure there is techniques to how people do their makeup, and I really have no idea what I'm doing. In high school, my makeup was awful. Well, I didn't really use makeup in high school, and then I started trying to do it when I was 17, 18, and it looked awful. Awful. In Australia, we don't do proms, but we have valedictory dinners, kind of dances, kind of things, but it's not really a prom. Anyway, so I did my makeup for that, and I looked awful. I'm really bad. I usually put on my foundation for this, but today I'm going to start with my eyes. I forgot that eyeshadow came in this, and I was thinking of doing brown goldy look. Now I'm kind of confused because this is a purple shade. I don't know how I'm going to make it work. The palette I'm going to be using with this little Tati Westbrook's Volume 1 palette. I love this palette. You don't even have to use a lot, and it's so pigmented. I like that it's kind of the basic colors that most people can use. It's matte, sequined, metallic and glitter in the same colors. I really like that. I'll also be using Zoeva makeup brush. I don't know what I'm doing with my look. I'm just going in with the matte Aura first. This is it. How I'm going to make this work, I do not know. So I'm going in with Soothe. I already know this is going to be a messed up look. And I'm going in with Ritual. The matte still working with mattes. My outer eye, packing it on. So recently I changed my job. I wasn't really enjoying my job. I hate my job. I've always hated my job. I've worked in the same job for 12 years and I've always hated my job because I'm not really good with people and it's very people oriented. I recently changed it to something else thinking that it would be better and it turns out it's worse. It has not been a fun time, but it has motivated me to pursue creative things like YouTube and writing and stuff like that again, because if I can make this into some kind of a career, which I'm hoping I can, I'm not asking to be rich, making millions. I would just like to be making enough to get by, where I wouldn't have to be at my job. So your support would be very appreciated. Support this person who doesn't know how to do anything with makeup. So I'm just blending this all kind of together now because blending is key. Ever since I was a little girl, Belle has always been my favourite Disney princess. I always identified with her, and it's quite funny because in Harry Potter I love Hermione and I identified with her so much growing up too, and she's quite similar to Belle. Both like books, both are very confident, won't let people tell them what to do, dictate who they are, kind, do the right thing, grabbing a classic shading brush. I don't know what brushes are called, I just grab whatever. I'm going to go in with the metallic Aura and I just pack that on. I know people put down concealer on their eyes, but I have no idea how to do that. And then I'm just going to go in with the sequin. And I'm just going to grab the sequin Ritual and pack that in the corners too again. I've always liked Belle, but the interesting thing is Beauty and the Beast is actually not my favourite soundtrack. Little Mermaid is. This is the part that I'm probably going to stop. I need to try and add this pink in, and I don't know how to add it in. I'm just putting a little on my eyes and down dabbing it a little on my eyes. I'm just putting a little on my finger and dabbing it. And this is why I don't do makeup. I also just grab my brow line and I go under my eyes. That's as good as it's going to get with my eyeshadow because I'm pathetic at it. What I'm going to do now is line it with Kat Von D's tattoo liner. I don't know if I can do this while I'm on camera. One side done. I have to like smush on my face when I do it. Oh, the other side, the hard part now to get true done. What do you think? This is what I get for the eyes. Might as well do some mascara. I use my Tarte lash curler because I really like Tarte. Ugh, that made my eyes water. I am using Benefit's Bad Girl Bang. It's alright. Mascara, it doesn't transfer too much. Sometimes I find I put it on and then a little while later I'll just need to wipe what has transferred off on the bottom, but then it'll go the whole day without doing anything else. So I think it just takes a little while to dry, and if your eyes are runny then it'll probably mess it up a little bit. My eyes are, my eyelashes are really long, so I'm not going to do any falsies with this look. With the other looks I probably will. Now I will do foundation and the rest. There has been some fallout with like glitter and stuff, and wiping that away. What I'm going to do first is I just like to put a little concealer on the little parts because I don't use a full coverage foundation, so I like to put a little concealer under, foundation on top, and then highlighting kind of concealer over the top. So I'm going with the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I think the shade is 0.75 because I am a pale ass bitch. Dot it on with like a little brush on like my really problem parts. Probably doing this wrong, but I don't care. And then I just grab my little wet makeup, what's it called? Beauty blender. Grab my wet beauty blender and dab it out so that hopefully it's not as red, because I go red so easily. I had really bad acne, now I just have average acne. Life is great when you're genetically flawed. Then I go in with Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. My shade that I'm using is Fair to Neutral. Sometimes I mix different foundations to get the right shade that I want, because I'll either have sometimes fake tan on or not. I just go in with my Leather Finish Silk. I don't know, I grabbed the wrong brush I think when I bought this, so this is what it is. Have you seen in my videos lately, I'm like commenting about how I really want to do my hair. That's because my hair is so long. Like, look at this. I haven't been to a hairdresser in over a year. I really need to get it cut and coloured and looking good. At the start of lockdown, I was like, why do people need to get their hair cut? And here I am 6 months later being like, please open the hairdresser so I can get my hair done. I have recently cleaned my brushes, so a lot of my product is not on my face, it's going back into my brushes. But that's the price of having clean brushes, so that you reduce the amount of breakouts you get. And your neck, don't forget the neck. I hope this is going well. The next I go back in with the concealer. Again, I'm also using Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea concealer. This one is in the shade Fair. I just generally go forehead, eyes, nose, chin. I don't like to put too much concealer under my eyes because I smile with my eyes, so I have like wrinkles, and often concealer will get very caked in there. New job. So my new job, it's a secondments, meaning that I'm there for a certain amount of time and then I can go back, but it is with the idea of being a permanent position. I, however, do not want to be permanent there because I have so much more responsibilities. It's 38-hour a week, which is like normal, but I'm also there an extra 4 hours unpaid for free. I get paid about $1.50 more per hour, and all this responsibility has me so stressed that I don't want to be there permanently. Don't want to be a manager. Do not like being a manager. Too much responsibility and not worth it. I've been like up and down with like feeling depressed. I've had like really bad thoughts. I've never had problem with my food. I love eating food, but for like 5 weeks I wouldn't eat when I was at work. I had a period where I stopped eating for 24 hours and felt really bad. I've been like feeling like throwing up every day before I go. I actually threw up a few times when I got to work. It's not great for my stress, and I understand it's like I have really bad social anxiety and I'm meeting all of these new people and it's all change and I don't want to change. Change scares me. It's just the stress of having to try and be me, wanting to be perfect and not being able to be perfect, and having to talk to people about it, and I don't like it. I'm looking forward to getting back to my old job, even though I hated that. Less stressful, so that's better for me, like mentally. Next I go with my bronzer. I'm using Hoola Benefit bronzer. I've just done week 5. Week 6 is starting tomorrow. Tomorrow from when I'm filming this. This is posted on Thursday. I'm filming this on Monday. I've got like 8 weeks left. So I'm really hoping like that being motivated to create videos, edit videos and post them and write gets me to where I need to be, so that while there has been a lot of bad out of this job, there'll be good out of it too. Not that I'm very entertaining, honestly. It's so boring. I'm going to go in with some blush. Normally I go for a very natural looking blush, but because I'm being Belle, I want to go in more rosy. I'm thinking of using the Tarte Pool Float. Going back in with my cheek brush. This is a very basic look, I know, but I'm a basic bitch. I have no idea what I'm doing with makeup. I just do whatever and hope that it works. Blush is on. I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. I really like Benefit for brows because they have like products that make it really easy to do for people who don't know what they're doing, and that's me. I normally put some setting powder on after I put on my foundation, but I've forgotten, so I'm just gonna quickly do that. Doing it with Laura Mercier. I used to have really oily skin, and when I was in high school, like my makeup would just melt off my face because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know all about setting powders and all of that stuff. And then once I found setting powder, changed my life. Changed my life. If you have oily skin, 100% recommend a setting powder. So I'm going in with Goof Proof Brow Pencil. What shade? 3.5. So this is like really goof proof, literally. I also have no eyebrows. I have an eyebrow shape, but I have like no eyebrows, and every time I have to go get my eyebrows threaded. Can't do wax because I always have an allergic reaction and I break out for like a week, so I have to get my eyebrows threaded. Every time they go thread my eyebrows, they do like with the string to tell me how my eyebrows are sitting, where they start, and every time they tell me my eyebrows are thin that they don't start where they should be starting. They're like a little bit further out. They've done like, you've done too much, and it's like, I've never done anything to my eyebrows. They've always been like this. The only people who have done stuff to my eyebrows are you. So any problems that you've done, you cause it yourself. So I wish I had thicker eyebrows, but it's also good in this lockdown time when you can't get your eyebrows done. And my eyebrows just don't grow. The one eyebrow kind of done, I don't know. Then what I do, I've got my Benefit Highbrow Highlighter just under my brows. I will go. Ottoman Brow is a place that I generally go to get my eyebrows threaded. They do a great job, and they have like their own brow products and stuff like that, but I've never really used them. But it's great when they put it on me. I did get the highlighter, brow highlighter, and this pencil came with it, and I just use that to blend out any highlighting pencil that I use. My mum loves this product. Next, I'm using a Becca highlighter. I grabbed Moonstone. I really like Becca highlighters. They're really, really pretty. Champagne Pop is my favorite. Fan brush. I just mist it with a bit of setting spray, and then just go in. Can you see that highlight? Like, damn, it's blinding. Like, you really don't need a lot to like pop. I just generally put it over, what is this called? Why can't I think of what this is called? Oh my god, my English today is like non-existent. And I just like give my forehead a little sparkle, and I like to give my nose, end of my nose, and a little bit of down the middle of the highlight. And that's how I go with making my nose look skinnier. Honestly, I love highlighter. This is the Colourpop gloss and lipstick for Belle in the Disney collection. I think this one's called Last Petal, the gloss. I don't think the lipstick has one. I'll just swatch these for you. Because they're very deep and rosy, it's why I didn't want to do too much with my eyes. And they don't have a liner or anything like that. So it's a cream lipstick, not matte or anything like that. I like the colours and how it feels, but it's cream, so I feel like it moves a lot. I do prefer matte lipsticks because they like stay in place. And I'll just add a bit of the gloss on top. So this is my Belle-inspired makeup look. Using the Colourpop Disney Belle Lip Kit set, whatever it's called. I didn't get the whole Disney set. This is my Belle look in a dress I got from Revenue that I was planning to wear when I was in France. But I might as well dress up where I'm dressed up as a French Disney character. My wig is from Uniwigs. I will link it below. It's not very styled very well. I just rushed it to get it on. And If you like this and you're feeling generous, give it a like, comment below, subscribe, do whatever makes you feel good, and I will see you when I see you. But there she goes, that girl is strange, no question. Parallel, every morning's just the same. It's the morning that she came to the poor provincial town. Good morning, bell. Yes, where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.